in the Elmira Star-Gazette regarding the Mast family of Corning. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of make you aware of this if you weren't already about this story. They're a military family, and the husband is currently serving in Iraq. The wife, whose name is Dolly, has a 2-month-old baby girl named Brooke, and she's just been told that she's going to Iraq. So, you know, this poor family, this child at 2 months old is going to have no parents around. And so I just want you to be aware that that's the face of the escalation that you just voted for. Thank you.
There's another story behind the story that you will never hear. I'm not at liberty to disclose it because we were having contacts with that constituent. But you always be a little leery of what you read in the newspaper. Okay?
Well, when we see results with her not going, then we'll believe it.
Well, would you believe she wants to go?
No.
Do you know how the story got reported?
Well, why did
it got reported by a grandmother who went to the media before she went anything else. Now, the question is, and which is really what you ought to be dealing with, and I don't want to get into the personal situation about it. The question is whether it's the right policy, whether you should have both parents of a newborn child in Iraq or in some war zone. And I have asked the Secretary of the Army to readdress it because now the Secretary of the Army is gone as of today, to actually review this policy, because I think there is a humanitarian need here that we really need to talk about. And that is, we don't need to be orphaning children as a result of war, particularly in a case like this. I agree with you on that, no question about it. But I just alert you to the fact that don't always jump to a summary or to a conclusion when you really don't know all the details about it.
Well, I mean, the story's not just from the grandmother. She's directly quoted in the article.
She is, yes. But she's not asked whether or not. You wouldn't. I can't go because there's a freedom of information thing that released. It hasn't been signed. I can't go. It's just law. I can't do that. But I'm just saying, don't jump to conclusions. The issue is the major policy issue. And I've asked the Secretary of the Army, whoever that's going to be, to review that. Yes, ma'am, in the back.